So the rules are on screen, pause if you need to. It's been a while since I've done this, and I completely forgot what I was actually going to open this video with, because I was going to say something important, and I promptly forgot. So, on we go. Into Ath 7 Curse, Character Exclusive Perks, Random Item Miku. But the point is, I basically grabbed 4 spells from the library. I promise you that this is basically just going to be a big RNG. Not the most, but it's pretty... RNG plays a substantial part of this playthrough. Second encounter, knowledge, Takushi-san, dexterity, strength, and maybe light source. So I'm probably going to build strength regardless. I still also want a weapon, but I don't know if that's going to be possible, so I'm going to set a legal den instead. We need the library, so we'll gladly trade the history club, because yes, the history club costs 1 more doom, but at least you can see what spell you're getting. Whereas in the library, for those who have never used it, is a 3 doom for a spell, but you don't know what you're going to get. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, as I put on some cool clothes, skeleton vomit, is that this video is probably coming out in place of a stream, I'm thinking. I haven't completely decided yet, but I'm going to decide. So, Festival, Hell, Vigil, Scissors, and Sailors. And obviously I need to take a town mystery first. If I don't get a town mystery, that's the one time I'll reroll, but I think that's in the rules. So Festival, Vigil, Scissors is literally forcing me to do Household Hell, because I personally like to do Sailors last. I could have gotten a weapon here. Actually, we're on 7th Curse, aren't we? We are. So I can grab a weapon, but first we grab our spells. Because we have to use every single spell. So Ghostly Spear. And we can forget 1 spell, and because of that, we're actually going to toss this. Yeah, I won't count this as a house rule because Ath starts you with the spell. So what we really wanted was the 4 spells from the library. So yeah, I got rid of one of the best spells in the game. It's pretty self-explanatory why. If you think max stamina is a precious resource, you can feel that way. It's just you can use up to 4. You can use it up to 4 times and not feel bad, basically. Low perception, but I don't think I really have a choice. We're also on random item stats, so this is actually not the best weapon. But I wanted to get that out of the way. If we run to out of funds, we'll trade stamina. And actually, we will cast Void here, so 5 doom to run somewhere else. 3 perception for a katana. I was being very hopeful. Did it say that my perception is at 1, by the way? Anywho. We also have regeneration. We could cast this now as well, because essentially, because we're on Ath, that reason cost is essentially, what is it, 4 doom for stamina? Let's find out, actually. 3 doom for 4 stamina, so very, very specific use case, but on Ath, if you run into, say, the Mad Janitor and the Kabuki Killer, and they're for some reason dealing a bunch of damage to you, then you have an out. Also, we have Vigil, and we have Household Hell. I'm gonna default to the mansion, if you don't mind. The police patrols. And we'll move on. And now we just need to use Grow Teeth Third Eye. We can use it now. But essentially, if I use all these spells now, all that would be really saying is that spells are not often used, and at this point, it would just be a limiter. Now, I could use this at the very end of the run. I think I'm gonna try to do that. That way I don't have to put in a point of knowledge, because that will allow me to get 8 knowledge without having to put a point in knowledge. As for this army knife in encounters, however, I might have actually wanted to grow teeth. I could also choose not to fight this, but at this point we've already lost a ton of health. Or doom, sorry. So I could go for 8. 8 damage, 70%. 70% chance for 8 damage, might as well. We're probably going to lose 4 all overall, but that's better than losing doom. Now, if we miss again, that's 6 all, but thankfully that didn't happen. And yeah, not much else to say. In general, if you didn't already hear it from me, you heard it from someone else or someone in the community that says spells are normally... Most spells have no use. I wouldn't go that far, but they are very, very specific in the situations that can be used, such as regeneration here on Ath. Regeneration on runs where you are taking more stamina damage than reason damage, a lot more, because eventually you will just take reason damage out of nowhere, and it will not feel nice. Grow Teeth is a very, very specific punch kick substitute, and Third Eye is, again, very, very situational in terms of you're going to be very healthy HP wise, assuming we weren't on Ath, but you are scared of you're scared of literally just the knowledge check, unless you need these unless you want this for the extra boost, like Katana play for perception, or a knowledge play in a very knowledge intense mystery that has a lot of knowledge checks. That being said, we're running from this. 40% Doom, yeah, feels good. We also have Vigil and Scissors after this. I might just go into Scissors now, all things considered. So away we go. I should drink this bottle now. And we're going to heal Reason and move on. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm probably going to take Scissors just in case. If we're on Timeline B, if we're on Timeline B, so be it. If we're on Timeline A, we're going to go for it. Because this Army Knife is not doing well for me. That being said, yeah, that bat is absolutely... If you see something at 100 speed, it better do at least 7 damage. That's all I'm saying. 6 damage is kind of the limit, because if you try to strong on 6 damage, that doesn't really get you as much. So, my personal preference is a weapon needs to be doing at least 7 damage, in my opinion. 40% to get both of these, I might as well, because, well, never mind, we missed. So be it. We dodged the attack, but we gotta do it again, because we didn't really get much out of this. I don't think it's doing anything special at the moment. I swear Forgotten Specimen had a special attack. It's just that it's been so long since I've seen it that it almost doesn't matter. And then we have to hit the 60%, which we don't hit. So just prep strong. We do need some reason, but I don't think we're going to get to use any. And I can only forget a spell once, so even though I want some reason healing, it's probably not going to happen. So we'll Army Knife to... Oof. I want to run. I'm not going to run. This is a lot of damage. I should trade stamina here. I really should trade stamina. So, we're going to do that. And we can't fit any more, otherwise I would have probably traded more, because we have Regeneration as a spell we can use right now. On any other run, because it costs Reason, which you really want in most runs, because I feel... Again, right now this is just my opinion, but I feel like you take more Reason damage than anything else. Yeah, people have run the numbers and looked at stuff as I get another Demon Mask, but again, until someone actually runs a big experiment, I think someone has kind of, but even then, things can change in the future. So at this current point in time, I feel like I'm taking more Reason damage. Anywho, thank goodness we have the Demon Mask. I don't think it's going to help. So, we could just take -3 all to the face. Can I do this? Kind of. 47%? Though, that's not going to go well for me. So, we are just going to swing for the fences. I'm going to regenerate just in case. The Doom we spend here is well spent because Scissors is a low Doom mystery on average, and we're getting Cursed Scissors out of this. Now, will we get anything more? I should have used Grow Teeth, actually. That might have made a difference here. Let's find out. So we're going to kick for 3 damage because we are a Demon Mask wearing Miku. And we can throw the Army Knife. Ooh, no we can't. Well, we now definitely need to. Unless, of course, this doesn't do enough damage, and it does not. So that made me very sad. Do I have anything else? I could throw the Demon Mask. I'm going to throw the Demon Mask. That's not great because I'm pretty sure the max stamina is not refunded to you, but I wasn't going to take a gamble on 77% or lower. So I present my case, and, well, we'll find out. Thankfully, we get doomed already. I could build into knowledge, but instead we're going to build into... Quick thinking would be nice, but doomed already is just arguably better. And if and when we get adrenaline, that will really help out because Blood Moon is doing a heck of a thing to our accuracy. At bare minimum, this video is basically just a big quick play run. That's really all you're looking at here. because there's literally nothing else happening. Also, I should have taken things out of my thingy, but whatever. So yeah, Miku doomed already mitigates that. Yeah, it's not always, 50% of 2 isn't that great a number, but it is still, you're taking a lot less reason damage in general. And we have regeneration, so that's why I don't mind trading stamina there. I might have wanted to trade reason, but I'm also scared about my reason, so scared of my reason falling and dying to reason. If we are going to cast Grow Teeth anywhere, it's probably going to be in the last mystery, in case I need to kick something. So the thing I'm glad about in recordings is that I actually can stop the recording and deal with things. So hey, also, I didn't mean to do that. Now we have 2 regeneration, but I can only forget 1 spell in this whole run. That's kind of just a limiter. There's no reason for me to do that, but thankfully I have doomed already. That's literally the only thing I want to say. I'm pretty sure there's no way I can't do this. With 5 knowledge, yeah. I mean, 5 knowledge isn't the highest, but I know that the scissors are relatively quick, unless it's affected by random item stats. I'm going insane. Moving on. Still, a 3rd eye will save until the end of the run. That's the plan. Although I'm pretty sure well, actually, I can look at it now. Because we're on Ath, 3 reasons, so this costs about 4 or 5. I forgot how much. I feel like Ath only adds 1 Doom, but for some reason I swear I've seen more Doom increase. But maybe I had cursed signs and I didn't realize it. Anywho. So, 4 Doom-ish. Let's assume it's 4 Doom for 1 point in knowledge. So 4 Doom for 3 stamina, theoretically, because the hope is that you get your knowledge to 8 by using it. Again, we're in a very specific situation where it might make sense, because we're Miku, and Miku's Mayhem increases her knowledge up to 7, I think, after 80%-ish Doom, so we have the 6th floor. I did forget all of my lighthouse checks, but hey. Did I throw the empty bottle too? No, I did not. So I'm just sitting on weapons, and I threw something that the game... I threw a Demon Mask while I had a Demon Mask. So that applies to Slot B items as well. For those who don't know, if you throw an item at an enemy of which you have a duplicate equipped, the game will think that you haven't thrown any items for some reason, or basically it leaves your inventory count as it was, which causes you to not be able to use as many items in your inventory, or keep as many items in your inventory. I think that's where it came from, right? I could probably just rewind and find out. I'll find out because this is a recording, and I will be able to see that later. Now, do I want more spells? No. I could send Asato towards an enemy, but 3 reason for 2 to 6 damage, 1 to 6 damage, sorry, doesn't sound great. I'll just take the reason damage, or the injury, sorry. We rolled 12, so I was failing that, but anywho. My question is my max stamina at 8? I can find out now. But let's first take quick thinking, and I'm probably just going to build strength. Well, who am I kidding? And we'll see what happens. Luck, please. Nope, rolled a 12 there as well. Thankfully, Doomed already is healing our reason by a lot. Yeah, you'd be very surprised. If nothing else, 2 Doom for 1 reason isn't at least you're healing reason when you fail. But sometimes some events make you fail for 2 to 4 reason. Or 2 to 4 Doom, sorry. So you might as well recover reason while you're doing it. That's not the most efficient rest. 4 Doom for 1 reason is not great. But the point is that taking Doomed already at least mitigates your reason decreasing throughout the run. And especially, obviously, during events that just hurt your reason. That being said, 9 strength, there's no way I don't brace into this, right? Can I do more, is the question. So, 9 Doom for this mask? Never mind. We're out. So, 60, a nice number of % of Doom. No bath. And then we do Sailors. We do have things to throw away. I'll keep the lump of flesh just to keep the lump of flesh. So, what do I really want to throw away? I will be getting 8 dexterity, so I can throw the energy drink away. That I know. And then technically this, because... yeah, that's nice stamina healing, but pain. So we'll heal stamina and then take out the meat cleaver to throw. The handcuffs, actually, I should keep. The lump of flesh will be more an ease of access item, I guess, as we go downtown here. We only have one downtown. I think there are 2 mansion investigations in Sailors. And then we keep the torch with us because we are on Timeline B. So, hey. Unfortunately, we run into not us, but I think we can actually just one-shot you with the power of the... Well, not one-shot, but we get close. Can we actually? Yeah, we can. So, take these handcuffs. Haha, friend. We get a switchblade for our trouble, but we still can't prep attack 3 times. We get close. This is about 210 if I try to prep attack 3 times. Now, obviously, against the lower power enemy, it'll pay itself off, but now I'm just curious. I'm going to equip this and see what happens to my max stamina. I don't know why I've done this, but I have. And you know what? Let's just cast Grow Teeth now. We'll cast Third Eye at the very end, as I said, and we should survive. I should survive this. If I die, I've made mistakes. That doesn't count as failing, so Doomed already does not proc, but I feel very confident reason-wise. Now, this seal slapping me in the face is not very much appreciated, but we have the power of bracing and the power of these cursed scissors, which I think I one-shot you, right? If not, I'm going to throw the demon mask again. But I'm pretty sure with the demon mask, I get to one-shot you. Yeah, I do. And then we move on to the seaside, and we should be okay. I did forget a bunch of my things, and then we lost more reason, because when you learn a spell at your max spell limit, you lose 1 reason. Because, hey, you should have just forgotten a spell, fool. Adrenaline, nice, but we didn't really need it. And we will take strength. Again, because I can't, I should just take anything else, really. Yeah, we'll take reason, why not? And then Third Eye, and we should be perfectly fine. That actually pushes us up to 80% Doom for Mayhem, and as long as we don't need to rest, we should be fine. 8 Knowledge, 8 Dexterity, 10 Strength, a Light Source check if we have the 6th floor, which we do. And then we have the 2nd Encounter check, but we should be perfectly fine. So, funny enough, I would have actually wanted to purposely fail the Knowledge check so I can Desperate Action Takushi-san, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. And away we go. Did I cast? Yeah, I did cast Grow Teeth. Even if I didn't, you can see where this run was going to go. So I think Rumagos was my 2nd counter, funny enough. And then we pass the Knowledge check. We get a bunch of experience, but it doesn't matter anymore. Takushi-san is not going to like what's going to happen to his face. So we just do this, and if we miss a whole bunch, so be it. We have about a 78% chance of getting out in 1 turn. I think. Anyway, moving on, not much else to say. If you want to support me long-term, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, that's probably just going to be the end of the video right here. We could level up, but let's not waste time. Hey, Miku CG, and yeah, I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye!